And the queen from the high-rent district.
Oh! Crossbody taking out Io and Bayley. Feeling the energy of the Beantown crowd tonight. What a teammate for Shotzi to have here against Damage CTRL.
Charlotte and Bayley with a rich history.
Bayley at pace now, caught by Charlotte.
Fall away slam by the queen.
And Flair makes it look effortless.
The opportunity is upon us.
Oh! What a collision!
Walk over, clothesline, takes out Bayley.
Charlotte's looking better than ever. Quickly back up on her feet now. Looking to see
inside cradle.
Bayley may turn this around. Charlotte out just in time.
Bayley ever so dangerous. The same has to be said about Charlotte Flair. Figure 4 locked in.
Bayley's caught now. Oh, Meteora!
To devastating effect.
Brilliant strategy by Bayley and Io. Hurricane Rana from the top.
Astonishing from the WWE Women's Champion.
Bayley keeping a close eye on things as Io is attempting to position Charlotte Flair inside the ring. Look, are you distracted? Wait a minute. That's Asuka.
Asuka's back.
Bayley was distracted. She saw Asuka come from out of the timekeeper's area and grab Io Sky's title.
And a boot from the queen knocks Bayley from the top.
And how Asuka's appearance has turned the tide here.
The WWE Women's Championship is in the possession of the Empress of Tomorrow.
The champion just got knocked off the apron.
Meanwhile, back inside, Shotzi in for the cover. Shotzi with another win over Bayley. She's got it.
Here are your winners, the team of Charlotte Flair and Shotzi.
Uh-oh.
Asuka making it pretty clear what she wants.